Hey YouTube, it's John and Keela from Workhouse Customs. We're here in the shop today because the weather's really rough outside. Today we're going to go ahead and do our oil change on our cheapest Harley from the Harley dealership here in Savannah, Georgia. Figured we'd go ahead and get into this since we can't ride it today. It really needs it. Oil's pretty black. We checked the stick already. Yep, there it is. We've been cleaning it up the last couple days. It's looking pretty good. Not too bad for somebody who doesn't really care for the color red. But yeah, today those are the tools we're going to need there. I'll show you how to do your own oil change on this 2004 Road King Harley Davidson. Alright, let's get into it, y'all. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like this video. Okay, YouTube. First thing you want to do when you change your oil is go ahead and start it up. Let it run for, just let it warm up a little bit. This is a cold start, y'all. It hasn't been started in a while. It's actually kind of icy and it's unusually cool out today. Here we go. I'm gonna let it warm up to warm the oil up, YouTube. We'll get right back with you and I'll show you the rest. Alright, YouTube. We got it all warmed up. I don't know if you could hear it or not. Pretty damn warm. Alright. We're on the air intake side here. I'll show y'all the bolt for the motor oil. Right in here. Right there. That one there, we could drain the motor oil out. Not to be confused with this one over here. This one here is for your transmission fluid. We're going to do that, but not in this video. This video, we're just going to show y'all how to change your own oil, motor oil. Alright. We've got a 5/8 socket. We're going to take that bolt loose there, drain it out into the pan here, and then I'm going to have to get right back to you on that. Okay, YouTube, we got the plug out, the oil draining. Went ahead and pulled the oil check plug out, help it flow better. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it is draining out there. Let me get the light in there. There it is. Doesn't look too good. We asked at the dealership if they had any records or anything, but of course not. That's okay though. What do you expect for so cheap? The cheapest Harley on the lot. We had a great experience there though, by the way. Maybe in the future videos we'll talk more about it. We're gonna let that drain out a little bit, YouTube, and then I'll take you up front here and show you how to take out the oil filter. We'll be right back with you. Okay, we're over here on the other side of the motorcycle now. Here is the really fancy chrome oil filter. I really do not care for these. I highly recommend the K&Ns. They are a little bit more expensive, but They've always worked well for me. Plus they have this little nut on the end here. You can just put a socket, a wrench, whatever you need to do. Easy on, easy off. I recommend these. This here, I do not have the right proper size tool for that one. So we're gonna have to go for the old oil filter wrench. I'll get right back with you when I get this thing off. Okay, here we are back at the oil filter. We went ahead and just folded up a shop towel and put it underneath there to help catch some of the oil. I don't know why they make this like this. I don't know if I could do this one-handed or not, YouTube. But this is the only way I found that I could get this oil filter wrench on this oil filter. Maybe. There it goes. Probably maybe get it the rest of the way by hand. There it comes. I see it coming out. There we go. I hear it. Alright. That's the old oil filter. Goes up in there. Okay. We're going to go ahead and let the oil drain out, YouTube, and we'll get back to you. Okay, I got the new K&N filter here. I put just a little bit of the motor oil inside of the filter, and I rub some around this ring here, this rubber gasket. You don't want to put too much in here because you have to turn it sideways to reinstall it onto the motorcycle right in there. I'm probably going to lose some of it, but what can you do? It's better than a dry start. Okay, let's see if I can do this here. 1 second there, YouTube. Never done this one-handed before. Let's see if I can get y'all in on the shot. That's a little better. Alright, here we go. Just try to do that part pretty quick there so you don't spill too much. Like I said, I don't even fill it halfway. Maybe about 1/4 of the way. Alright, YouTube, let me go ahead and get this tightened down on here. Hand tight is good. You don't have to torque this thing down. But we'll get back to you on the other side. We'll put the oil plug back in. Alright, we're back over here on the intake side of the bike. Let me grab this oil plug here. And basically just reverse the process. You could honestly probably do this in less than 10 minutes. Save yourself more than $100. Yep. Just put the plug there. We'll just make that nice and snug. You don't want to overdo it, but you don't want to leave it loose either. I always try to clean up the excess oil as well. Alright, I'll leave y'all right there for a second. Snug there, just a little bit more, and that should do it, YouTube. And then next we come on out here. And we put the oil in the hole. Alright. Well, Keela's already got the dipstick and everything already clean. We're going to let her go ahead and dump the oil in this thing. I'd recommend going online and looking up the exact specification for how much motor oil that your particular motorcycle holds. In this case, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put 3 quarts in it and check it. And never ever overfill your motorcycles, y'all. I always fill mine just under the full line. Some people go halfway between the full and low. I just put mine right under the full line. You do not want to overfill your motorcycles. Alright, we'll get right back to you. Well, that's going to go ahead and start out with the first 3 quarts. Alright, there we go. It's the first quart. Like I said, you should really look up your particular motorcycle. This here is a 2004 Road King. I've got a 2001 Road King. They're identical, except for the fact that this one is fuel injected. The other one's been modified highly. Okay, YouTube, this is pretty boring. We're going to get back to you after we get the other 2 quarts in. Alright, YouTube, we got about 3.5 quarts of motor oil in it. I'm happy with that level right now. Like I said before, you should really look up the specifications on your particular motorcycle. But it was just that easy, y'all. Look out in the future videos. We'll do the transmission fluid, the primary fluid. We're going to go ahead and do the spark plugs in a later date. Those are super simple. That only takes less than 5 minutes. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, YouTube.
Thanks, YouTube.